I'm Tyeisha and welcome back to Shonna's Space. So this is the first video of 2024, so happy new year guys. So today I just want to take a small moment to talk about, well, not really a small moment because it is the topic of today's video. Essentially we're going to be like talking about planning for 2024 and how my goals, sorry I'm looking down because I'm trying to put it up on my tablet, but basically how I have been working on my goals for the year. Right, so tablet secured, it has my goals and then it is separated into a few categories. So the one that I downloaded didn't necessarily come personalized with the headings that I wanted, and you know I am not the most tech savvy individual, so essentially I have my categories broken out into business, personal goals, exercise, well no, that's actually health, I believe, I can't see, yeah, health, financial and spiritual. I did not really fill out love, at least not somewhere that it is public. I'm not going to share the loved ones because that is personal and private. Very private. But essentially I think that setting it up like this has been beneficial to me so far. So that actually was the first step of goals, of doing out my goals for 2024. I then broke it down into monthly goals, and some of the monthly goals are actually like separated into things that I would do on a weekly and a daily basis. So walk 5 days a week or something to that effect. Let me actually show you what it's looking at. If you see me looking back, I'm actually looking at my TV where it's screaming ring, so you can also see what I'm showing you. Right, so I separated it down with a little calendar, so that and then down at the bottom I have some free space in case I want to add any notes at any point in the month, things that I want to add on, you know, maybe something I remember after the fact. So far, well not so far, but for January the goals that I have set out are walk 5 days a week, come up with a skincare routine and do it daily, moisturize hair weekly, drink 3 liters of water daily, read 1 book, pray every morning, read my Bible every morning, save $417. I eventually actually changed it to $450, I believe, that I'm going to try to do, and also decide on a business plan. So further to that, okay, so here we have the January bingo that I did for myself. So that essentially I'll be working towards something, because if you know that just saying okay I want to achieve these goals is not enough for you, that's me as a person. I need to be working towards something. I need, yes, the whole bigger yearly goal or whatever that I can get at any year is amazing. However, I need to have something that I'm striving towards in the short term. So depending on, you know, how much motivation you personally need, you could potentially look at doing it weekly or monthly. So mine is monthly, and essentially on it I have walk 5 days a week, daily skincare routine, moisturize hair daily, get insurance, read 1 book, drink 3 liters of water, pray and read Bible every morning, save $450, pay extra $200 on bills. So that if I completed all of those, then I would get a prize. So I'm here to say that I did not complete all of those, but I did complete some other stuff that, you know, in my mind I wanted to do for this month. So I was not able to walk 5 days a week exercise had actually been the hardest part for me to actually start doing as it relates to my goals for 2024, because like my general year goal for me is basically like, it's more so an improvement of health. I'm going to lose like 20 pounds or something, but it's not like, oh my gosh, I need to lose 5 pounds within a month, because I don't even have a scale, and to me the weight itself is not really what really matters. So I think that's why I'm having a difficult time with that portion. But okay, moving on to the skincare. So I did develop my little skincare routine. I have been doing it on a daily basis, so I believe that less is more as it relates to skin. Less is more, and I have been using this Bior charcoal whatever for a couple of months now. I don't think it's really doing anything. It's cheap, but it's not really that effective because it has salicylic acid but only at 1%. So I think it hasn't like actually been tackling my acne. So, but that's fine. So I have been using this just moisturizing, and then between the first week of January I added this. So basically my skincare routine is very small, doesn't have a whole lot of actives or anything like that. That's something that I would like to introduce later. I just wanted to get myself into the habit of doing a skincare routine. So this is actually like basically a January in review, even though January is not over as yet, but we're basically done. So, but right, so this sunscreen, I actually like it a lot. Like, it doesn't have a horrible smell, or at least it's not like overly strong. It doesn't bother my eyes, and it doesn't leave me white. Like, I wear it on its own, I wear it under makeup, doesn't affect my makeup or anything like that. So that's great. However, recently I decided to add something else to my skincare routine, face wash, and it does have a different active, so hopefully that will make a difference in my skin. It is this Panoxyl acne foaming wash, 10% benzoyl peroxide. So 10% is a bit high for the active. Yeah, it's a bit high. I wanted to do 4% one, but it seems that the companies that I've seen selling it in Barbados have the 10% one. So I actually got this 2 days ago, and I don't think I've seen any improvements as yet. If anything, I broke out more. See that huge thing? I think that was already, was that already there? It might have been, but it wasn't that big. And then Q's this massive thing here. It's definitely broke out since I used it. I don't know if it's purging, I don't know if it's too strong for my skin, I don't know if it's just a random like hormonal breakout or what, but I'm still gonna give it time because it's supposed to, you know, give actives at least 2 weeks to a month to see if they're doing anything for you. So that's the skincare. Moisturize my hair daily, yes. So well, not daily, I haven't been doing it daily. I revisited that because the bingo has something different than what the actual goals had, but I should have said weekly in the bingo rather than daily. And I have been moisturizing my hair weekly because I don't wet my hair every day, because if my hair is in a up style, then I'm not doing that. But most of the time my hair has been down, and I've actually been moisturizing my hair every like 2-3 days. Get insurance, that's the next thing. Did do that. Well, it hasn't gone through as yet, but I did pay my first premium, waiting for it to be approved. I did save the money, put it aside on my savings account, read one book. Lord, let's not start the rant about reading books, because I think that I have a different expectation of books to what people are recommending nowadays. I read 7 books within the first 8 days of January. All of the books were really short. Most of the books that I read were TikTok recommendations, and I really wasn't that much of a fan. And I'm sad to say it. It honestly felt like, why am I reading these books? I might as well read Wattpad books, because the Wattpad books were better developed. Maybe it's because I like a longer book, and I prefer that the people I meet today and then tomorrow like bunnies. I think that might be the issue here. But yeah, I ended up reading their Wattpad book. I can't remember what name, but my best friend recommended it to me and I actually enjoyed it. So for the month of January, I have read 8. No. Yeah, because I went reading another book after them. I read 8 officially published books and 1 Wattpad book. So that is very much above what we were trying to bat for. I read 8 published books for the year. Can you see it? Yes, 8 of the 12 because I had set it as 1 book per month. The books that I read were Butcher and Blackbird. That definitely was one of the better ones. That was the best one I would say that I read out of all the books that I read so far. The Fake Out, Behind the Net, Contractual Obligations, Taming Seraphine, Crossfire, Life Flight, and Fearless. So those are the books that I read on the officially published books. And then for Wattpad, my brother's best friend drink 3 liters of water. That has definitely been easy for me. Also, it's be hot and I just be drinking the water. It's like lick it back. Prayer and read my Bible every morning. That has also been a struggle for me, in that I've been praying every day for sure, but I haven't been reading the Bible every day. So that's something that I have to definitely work on. I think I need to go into my Bible app on my phone and set an alert so that, you know, it comes up with the Bible verse for the day and then I open it. But I shouldn't say that I haven't been reading the Bible verse for the day, because, you know, somebody always posting it on the status every day. I believe my aunt just posted Bible verse the day on status every day. I read it every day. So technically I've been reading the verse for the day, but since I haven't like actually gone into the app to do it, I feel like it doesn't count. So all in all, for the month of January on this bingo thing, I have done basically everything except for what every day. So I did do pretty good, and I think there's something else that I did that wasn't on the bingo. Right, my monthly goal for January, I have decided on a business plan. I didn't necessarily come up with a business plan, but what I did do was look for some fragrances that I do want to bring in for the essential like relaunch. I haven't ordered them as yet. I want to get my birthday stuff out of the way first before I spend money on that. So, but I have decided on the fragrances that I want to order. I've decided on the products that I want to relaunch with. I have the containers that I do want to get in my cart, but you know, it's pretty early for containers, so haven't purchased them as yet. But essentially, even though I didn't do everything that was specifically on the bingo, I did complete the number of, I think that would have been nine goals that were 9 goals. So technically I got bingo. I'm not gonna necessarily give myself a prize because I am going to be doing stuff for my birthday, so that's, you know, that money's going towards that. And I did get myself a new face wash, so technically that is a prize. That is basically how I set up my goals for the year, and then broke it down into things that I can do monthly, you know, incentivized it for myself. And what else did I do? Oh, and also something that I did, because I think for me, why, you know, I just wash through the year generally is that I don't necessarily make plans, and I don't write it down. I don't keep it before me as something that I can always reflect on and look back at. So that's why I did the goal for the year, and broke it down into an easily digestible format for myself. I also went ahead and did my budget at the fixed expenses. So that's like my phone bill, bus fare, groceries, nails. Well, my nails is not really a fixed expense. I don't know why I put it over there. But the variable expenses will be driving lessons because I want to restart. My savings, some money for the doctor, money for eating out, money for my birthday, fun money, money for my permit, and shopping. So I already renewed my permit, whatever. And then down at the bottom we actually have like my debts. So I'm not gonna tell y'all what debts I have, but also I did a debt payment tracker, but I should use it as a stepping stone. So it has the creditor, it has your account number, it has the interest rate, it has the starting balance and the due date. And then for each month you would do the amount, you would put the month and then the amount that you paid and then the balance, right? So
basically how this works for the lazy girl is that it has your creditor, the amount that you started the year with outstanding, then the amount that you're going to pay, that you paid each month, and then what your current balance is. So the way how it's so amazing for the lazy girl is that for each month that you haven't paid yet, you know, the months that are coming up, February, March, etc., you will have zero. So the formula, I should have had it so that the formula is visible, but the formula essentially would be what's within the 2024 start balance, that minus was in the column for January, plus every month, but for right now is zero, so plus all them zeros or whatever, but you have to click on each cell, close brackets, and that will give you what your current balance is.
Things like that help to motivate me personally, in that I need to feel as if the end is in sight to be able to continue living life and doing these things. Because thinking about just, oh my God, seeing the payoff in December? No. Like, what is that doing for me? Nothing. But seeing, okay, well, every month this is how this is changing, this is what my sacrifice is causing, this is how it is being impacted, that's the biggest motivator for me. So essentially, like, the recurring theme in this video is try to find what motivates you and adapt your life to suit. So just because you see your favorite YouTuber, TikToker using a specific formula does not mean that that formula is what is going to be best suited to you. You have to understand your own personality and what you need to put in place to fit with your lifestyle and your personality in order to achieve all of your goals. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Look out for my next video, which is going to basically be all about my birthday prep. Not really much prep to it, but you know, any shenanigans that I get up to between now, which is January the 22nd, and my birthday.